Alright, we're ready to get into this fight now. Can I help them with something? I have activated everything that should be activated. Although it doesn't look like they're having haste, but it's okay. Let's figure it out later. I don't see yet if there's anyone very, very strong, so let's just get into the fight and see. There's an emissary. There's an emissary. Perfect. That's good. We can take down the emissary very quickly, and then we can take care of the rest. Where the heck? Why do you take so long to get here? Alright, next. Who's that? Oh, an All-Legion soldier who's almost dead. Oh, she is dead now. Alright. Could not prevent this. You were helping me? That was nice. You can go there. I will go take a health poultice and then go there. Alright. There's an ogre. Ooh. That is going to be difficult. And I can see an Hurlock Alpha there. Can you? No, you can't. Okay. Maybe you can do this on him. Very nice, very nice, very nice. As soon as you can do the crushing prison, I have to do that. Oh, I know what he's going to do now. He wants to grab me. Oh, god damn it. I had a feeling that he wants to do that, but I couldn't avoid it now. I hope I won't die from that now. It's not possible for me to do anything about it. Can't use crushing prison, but I can heal myself. That will at least give me some time. Yes, it worked. And now we can take care of that. Perfect, it worked. Now you take a health poultice and then you can attack this one. You health poultice. And then let's go. There's an emissary which you should take care of, please. Resisted, damn it. Let's take care of the Alpha first. Yeah. She needs more time to be able to use what I want her to use. Alright. Here, you take care of this one.
I'm here to help.
Drain life is usually what... That is what killed me in the last episode. But this time it looks like it was fine. Are we partying? Well, I'm holding my weapons a bit weird, but okay.
Good, you have returned. I have important news about the battle and our situation at the fort. You destroyed all the siege weapons before lighting the beacon to summon the fort's forces. As a result, many Orlesians died while we suffered minor casualties. However, Commander Novak was badly wounded in the battle, and is no longer capable of leading the militia. He may be able to advise you, but he is no longer in a position to command the fort's soldiers. As such, it is my duty to inform you that you are to assume the role of the commander of the militia forces here.
What?
You are now the commander of Fort Valen.
Oh. But you are already a commander. Why am I taking command?
I am here to oversee the conduct of your kind, not to lead a campaign against the Darkspawn. That task will fall to you.
What he means is that he lacks the courage to fight, except when backed by his blind zealotry.
Ah, the Dalish mage speaks. Had others not vouched for your actions in the past battle, you would be dead right now by my hand.
Or you'd be dead from trying.
Enough, both of you. Darkspawn are our real enemy.
Very well. I shall put aside my differences, if you believe she is of sufficient value to let live.
Yes.
I can still hear you, you know. I'll remain here until these Darkspawn are destroyed, as I wish to be part of that victory. I suggest you learn to live with that Templar.
You're making her the commander? Do you know how many Orlesian deaths she caused?
The loss of your soldiers is regrettable, Esmeralda, but I stand by my decision.
You're a murderer. How dare you even contemplate taking charge of this militia?
What the fuck? If I hadn't done this, then more of our soldiers would have died. There was nothing to decide. Either I kill more of them, or more of them are killed. I can only do my best.
Obviously, your best is insufficient to prevent deaths.
It's not possible
Seems we must
to
work
prevent
together,
deaths.
even though you have proven that you are unreliable.
It is for the best, Esmeralda. You must believe me.
There are 3 settlements in the Frostbacks that we need to protect, and you will be the one to lead that effort.
Where are they located?
Ravenshold, on the Orlesian side of the Frostbacks, is in grave danger. A strange sickness has overwhelmed most in the town, so they would not be able to withstand a Darkspawn attack. Tensions in Torkspass are also reportedly higher than ever, and if it falls, getting additional support from Olay will be extremely difficult.
Do not forget Denwald, Esmeralda. You may care more about the villages that affect Orlais, but if that farming village is destroyed, it could be catastrophic.
Those are the 3 settlements you must protect. I hope for all of our sakes that you can find and defeat this Darkspawn.
Commander, what about that man in Patron's Wood? The one who sent the Darkspawn after us?
Come on, send Darkspawn after you. What is this nonsense? You think someone could give orders to Darkspawn?
Apparently. I don't know, but they seem to obey him.
He must be Malefica, for there is no other explanation. I will make sure that the Templars are ready to destroy him.
We cannot allow him to live, whoever he is. I will not have the threat of someone controlling Darkspawn bringing doom upon Orlais.
Orlais and Ferelden, Esmeralda. Or indeed, the whole of Thedas, should someone be able to command Darkspawn.
Imagine someone with the power behind a blight. That is something that cannot come to pass.
No one should command the force of a blight.
I would kill to stop that from happening. I imagine any Grey Warden would do the same.
Of
You
course.
must protect the villages and hunt the Darkspawn. If you find them, you will no doubt find this villain. This is your task, Commander. See to it.
For now, you must rest. I will not have lives endangered on the count of any mage casting spells while tired and vulnerable to demons.
Alright, so we sleep the night. Oh, I have a dream? Many people in the Orlesian settlement of Ravenshold have become gravely ill. You must protect the town from attack and endeavor to find a cure for its people. I get that, but... Torkspass? Torkspass, a town high in Frostbacks, is reportedly being harassed by Darkspawn. If it is overrun, it could pose a serious threat to travel in the region. Denwald. The farming village of Denwald is threatened by Darkspawn. If you do not ensure its safety, there could be a significant food shortage in the region. You should find someone in the village who can tell you more about the problems they are facing. And what is this? It looks more like a dream than reality. Romeo. Yeah, I guess so.
You survived the battle and were promoted to commander because of your efforts. I am impressed.
Think you owe me some answers, Romeo?
Since I have invaded your dream, I suppose that is only fair. I know you are set upon destroying the Darkspawn, even though it is a foolish endeavor. I am simply warning you to be careful of your so-called allies and the supposed heroes of Ferelden.
What is that supposed to mean?
The Blight is over, and Ferelden is in need of leaders. Who better to fill that role than the Grey Wardens, the saviors of the nation? You can be certain that they will find their way to Fort Valen soon and freely offer their assistance to kill Darkspawn. Just like the defeat of the Blight, the details of their assistance will go unrecorded. The Wardens will have the blood of innocents on their hands through action and inaction.
How would you know this?
I know much about the Grey Wardens and their exploits. I imagine I could tell you more than a few things that would shock you. The Grey Wardens will use you as a means to further their cause in attempts to gain power. Be careful that you do not become a victim of their machinations.
But why should I believe you?
So you will be ready when they turn on you. I expect you will keep trying to kill Darkspawn in a vain attempt to save the villages in the region. I almost wish I could persuade you to do otherwise.
And what are you trying to do?
I am trying to prevent deaths. Unlike the Grey Wardens, I freely admit that innocents must die in order to serve the greater good. Imagine a village burns as I flee. Do you put out the fires to save its people, or ignore their screams and chase me?
I would save the people.
How noble to sacrifice your gold to rescue others. Let us see how your nobility handles this.
Okay. I have to fight greater rage demons. Okay. Let me try with this. This would help me a bit. But I need to take a health poultice already because I'm not very strong fighting alone. Okay, the first one is down. And the second one. More?
It appears
No.
you can deal with the consequences of your actions. That is good. You may be of use to me after all.
Was that some kind of test?
You have shown your mettle, and I am impressed. I have hope that you will survive the inevitable betrayal.
The inevitable betrayal? By who? By the Grey Wardens? Questioning. Tutorial questioning. When discussing sensitive topics with others, they may not be willing to answer all of your questions. In some cases, you may only get to ask one question of them, but other times you may get the opportunity to ask more. Be very mindful of this when discussing matters important to that character. You may not get a second chance to change their mind about you. If you reach a point in dialogue where there are multiple questions you can ask, do not automatically assume that you will be able to ask all of those questions, as per conversations in Dragon Age Origins in the main game. Some will cut you off after you ask a number of questions, particularly if you are seen to be investigating an issue. Alright then. Interesting. This is... where are we actually? In Fort Valen Keep.
Greetings, Commander. I have traveled some distance to reach Fort Valen, and have been informed I should speak to you regarding the troubles in the region. My name is Kelvin. I am a Grey Warden and a mage, and am at your disposal in defeating these Darkspawn. Enough lives have been lost to these beasts already.
Hmm. The assistance of Grey Wardens would be welcome.
I will wait for you in this hall, should you decide you have need of my services.
Okay. Is he someone that we can take with us? Maybe. Let me talk to Taras.
Commander, I think that title suits you, and I'm certain you deserve it after that battle.
I did no more than anyone else.
There's no need to be modest. I was there with you and saw everything you did. Without you, many more soldiers would have been killed tonight. No matter what anyone else says, the deaths of those Orlesians were not your fault. So tell me, was there something you wanted?
Okay, so I have to be careful now because I don't want to investigate anything or something. But could you tell me a bit more about you?
Is this the point where we get to know each other better? You inquire about my past and we become friends as a result?
Maybe not, but
I
still.
appreciate you making an effort, Commander, but you don't need to feign interest in my affairs to gain my respect. I've already had enough of that in my life.
Well, I didn't mean to offend you, Taras.
No, I apologize. I will talk about it. I used to belong to one of the noble families of Orzammar, but I came to the surface several years ago. Even so, the air and the noise here still make me feel out of place at times. I'm not afraid to admit I joined for personal glory, Commander. The militia offers far more than the Legion of the Dead, for there is no virtue in death.
But why did you leave Orzammar?
Those reasons are my own, Commander. At least for now.
Okay. What did you do during the Blight?
The same as almost everyone else. Tried to survive. I barely succeeded, but I saw plenty that failed.
And why did you join the militia?
Do you see many other paying jobs on offer for outcast dwarves after the Blight? I don't belong to the Smith caste.
Alright. Okay, I can't choose. I mean, I already used the same, so it sounds like there's more that you're not telling me. I mean, it sounds a bit weird to say that because I'm not really trying to make him talk about what he doesn't want to talk about, but I can choose the other ones because I already asked him that. It sounds like there's more that you're not telling me.
Of course, but now is hardly the time to tell you my entire life story. Not with all those sodding Darkspawn out there. I would like to ask you a question, though, given you're now leading us. Do you like your newfound responsibility?
I'm not sure I can answer that yet.
Now that is an answer I can understand. The surface still confuses me sometimes. The way people can be given power when they have no idea what to do with it is very strange.
And you think that cases make more sense?
At least then people know their place and how to live it. I don't mean to interrogate you. I just wanted to know whether becoming commander felt any different to being captain.
Well, I guess we'll have to just wait and see. But I'm still the same person I was before.
Are you so sure of that? Don't ignore what power can do to you, but make sure you remember why we are here. If we don't win this war, then your promotion will have been useless.
Okay. What are your opinions of the battle? I think I already asked him that, but let's see if he has something new to say.
You had a difficult decision to make. Many Orlesians are dead because of you, but Norvac and many in the militia live as a result.
Exactly.
Esmeralda may hate you, but it was your choice to make. You are the commander, so expect to make more hard decisions. It is up to you to stop these Darkspawn now.
But not just me, Taras. I'll be relying on you too.
Then I guess I'll be serving with you proudly. I just hope I don't serve with my life.
Hmm, I think it'll be fine. Tell me of your role in the militia.
You mean besides stand in your shadow? I remember Norvac pointing you out when I first arrived. That woman knows how to fight, he said. Stop her from killing herself on a battlefield, and you'll both go far. Now that he's injured, I have to hope that he was right. I wonder what happens if he was wrong.
Hmm. Well, we have to believe in ourselves first.
Is that why you always seem confident? I suppose I didn't really answer your question, did I? I'm here because this is where the fight is, for now. I wish I had a better sodding excuse, but that's all I have.
Alright, thanks all for now. That's all for now. Inspired minor constitution. Oh, he liked a lot of what I was saying. He's now at plus 44, warm. Now Sarali, I guess she is currently not liking us that much because we decided not to help the Olesians. Well, no, that is Fireleth. Sarali, also 0. Okay, I was thinking she wouldn't like us that much because of that, but let's see.
Well. Commander, is it? Seems you're making quite the name for yourself.
Oh, was that Fireleth? Maybe I'm confusing them now.
You've become one of the most important people in this little fort. I'm certain I made the right choice in joining you.
What are you doing here? No. As a commander, I order you to leave. Wow. You were a great help in the battle.
I'm glad you weren't too distracted by my good looks and sharp wit to notice. So many fail to see real talent when it's right in front of their eyes. Though I'm a little disturbed by the Templar dog you have here. He told me that I can't leave unless I'm helping you kill more Darkspawn. I expected better hospitality after saving lives here. I came as a willing soldier, and now I'm little better than a prisoner. I'd rather not be stuck here if you don't mind. Anyway, what can I do for you?
If you ever want to leave, just ask me and I will tell the commander to let you go. That's how it goes. I want to know more about you.
More? But you hardly know anything about me.
Exactly.
Maybe we should start with the basics.
Yes.
So, you know I'm a Dalish elf, and an excellent mage. What you probably don't know is that I'm also a master storyteller. Just like one of those Orlesian bards.
I didn't realize you were so talented.
Don't feel bad. Few people do. It's not easy to make a living, which is why I thought I'd try somewhere my stories might be appreciated. What better audience is there than some poor saps trying to forget how miserable they are? Even though they prove to be sour-faced and poor, thanks to them, I'm now right in the middle of a tale of death, danger, and Darkspawn. What more could I ask for? Well, except maybe to ask you to make sure you take me along. I need to be with you in order to tell the story afterwards.
That's true. You're here to find a new story.
Stories have a way of telling themselves. I just pay attention and embellish a few details here and there. Who knows how the characters might turn out? Not me. At least not now. You see, there are so many tales about the Blight and the hero of Ferelden, but I was forbidden to fight by my clan's keeper. I was the first, the storyteller that's supposed to take over the role of keeper, so I wasn't allowed to fight or even see the battles in case I was killed. I asked you a simple question. How can I tell the story of the Dalish during the Blight if I was kept away from our struggle?
You can't.
Precisely my thoughts. Storytellers need to live through amazing events. If they're going to tell a tale about an ogre, they need to feel the fear as it roars in front of their face. I'm here to live through this magnificent story. I just hope I survive.
Well, we all hope we survive. I'll look after you.
I didn't ask for that. I don't want it.
Come on.
Thought I should be clear on why I'm here. But now you know why I've decided to stay put. I want to know your reason for being here.
Well, I guess to protect people.
That's very noble of you. Forgive me for prying. I'd just like to know who I'm dealing with. You seem more interesting than others here. And now you're thrust into the role of leading this campaign. Has anyone even asked you how you feel about that?
Not really. Yeah, I think I'll go for the same thing that I told our friends before. I haven't decided how I feel about it yet.
As long as you're willing to take action, that confusion won't matter. Just don't become indecisive.
Of course,
You've got
yes.
charisma, Commander. An undefinable quality that means people believe in you. I hope you treat that power with respect.
Hmm. I will.
I'm glad to hear that. I can see this is going to be a fun adventure with you. Consider me pleasantly enthralled.
Alright. Well, it can't hurt to have someone to tell a good story in camp.
And I can guarantee that they'll all be good. But enough talk about both of us. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Could you tell me what you thought about the battle?
I'll be honest, Commander. I don't particularly care whether our legions or Fereldans died at that battle. Let the pawns have their little squabbles. We're destined for greater battles.
Okay, so
You've
it was
only
the
just
other one.
started your campaign. I hope you're not dwelling on your first battle too much.
Only to see what I could do better.
People are always going to die. You just need to make sure you stay among the living. This tale has only just begun, and you're the only one who can bring it to an end. I'm just going to be the one that makes sure everyone in Thedas knows about it.
That's good. Could I have your opinion on the fort?
Small, insignificant, nondescript. Not at all the place I'd expect to be the centre of a campaign against an army of Darkspawn. But buildings are such boring things. I'm far more interested in the people here, and I'm willing to share my thoughts if you'd like.
The more I know about the people here, the better, but I'd appreciate any insight you can offer.
Then I'll do my best to tell you about 'em. I've not talked to many people, so you may to come back again later. The two most interesting I've met are the Orlesian envoy and a young elf mage named Alice. Of course, there's the injured Commander Norvac, and that obnoxious Templar too, but they're far less fun.
What do you know about Esmeralda?
I make a living spinning tales, so you can be sure I'm good at it. But so's she. There's more to
Can
our
imagine.
Orlesian friend than she'd like to let on.
She's a
But I
politician.
haven't worked out what she's hiding. Yet.
Alright, let's discuss Alice.
The Velasleen tells me she came of age in a Dalish tribe. I don't know how she came to be part of the circle, and that is her secret to keep as she will. Alice seems like a knowledgeable person and a valuable ally. If you're looking for someone to provide a voice of reason and counsel about the Darkspawn, she'd be it.
Could you tell me more about Commander Norvac?
A veteran soldier, driven by duty, stuck in the middle of nowhere. Sounds like a character in one of me stories. He'll try to maintain order here while you're gone, but he doesn't have the physical strength if things get out of hand. Regardless, when he gives advice, you do well to listen.
You don't like Farouk, do you?
He's a deluded pawn of the Chantry, who are probably better at telling tales than I am. And that's no mean feat, I assure you. I'd be wary, because if you oppose him, you may very well anger the Chantry. The Dalish have suffered enough at their hands to know they're not an enemy you want to have. Commander Norvac might be injured, but he should still have enough influence to keep him in check. I'd be thankful for that.
Alright, I'd rather talk about something else.
Very well, but be sure to come back and ask me about people again. I do like talking about them.
Yeah, I know. I like her. I like her that she's so talkative and she's so into herself. She's like, yeah, I'm great. I like that. Alright, but that's all for now. 14 points from her. She's still neutral, but maybe we can make her like us even more in the future. Next one would be Violet.